What if your life was told in reverse, not with a twist or some time travel gimmick, but with real weight? That's what the life of Chuck does. It begins at the very end, when the world is collapsing, and works backward. It's not just about one man, it's about how one life, any life, can carry more meaning than we realize. The movie is based on a Stephen King story, but this isn't horror. It's quiet, reflective, and surprisingly moving. If you're expecting monsters, you won't find them here. What you will find is something that might stay with you. Let's get into it. The story unfolds in reverse. The first act is the end of the world. Fires rage, oceans rise. The internet goes dark. People are trying to hold on, even though they know the end is near. Marty, a teacher played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Felicia, a nurse played by Karen Gillan, are doing their best to stay grounded. They used to be married. Now they're just trying to survive. But in the middle of this chaos, a name keeps showing up. 39 great years. Thanks, Chuck. It's on billboards, screens, windows, and no one knows who Chuck is or why his name is everywhere. Then we meet him. Chuck, played by Tom Hiddleston, is in the hospital. He's dying of cancer. From there, the movie takes us backward. We see Chuck dancing in the street months earlier. We see his childhood. And slowly, the mystery of who he is and why he matters comes together. Let's talk about what works. Tom Hiddleston is the heart of this film. We've seen him play gods and villains. But here, he's just a man, and it's one of his most honest performances. The second act, set before his illness, has one of the best scenes in the movie. Chuck hears a drummer in the street and starts dancing. It's joyful, spontaneous, and real. That's not just acting. Hiddleston actually loves to dance. There are clips of him doing it at events, interviews, anywhere. In the film, that joy is infectious. But as the scene ends, there's this quiet moment. He senses something's wrong, and that shift, it lands. Ejiofor and Gillan aren't in most of the film, but they ground the opening well. You believe their history, even in just a few scenes. Then there's Chuck as a child. The young actor does a great job showing curiosity, fear, and wonder. His scenes with Mia Sara as his grandmother, who teaches him to dance, are especially touching. And Mark Hamill, as the grandfather, brings warmth and calm to every moment he's in. The movie is directed by Mike Flanagan. You might know him from The Haunting of Hill House or Dr. Sleep. This is a very different kind of story, but you can still see his touch. There's a subtle, eerie tone that builds slowly, but the goal isn't fear, it's reflection. And even though the story moves backward, it's never confusing. Each act feels like a puzzle piece falling into place. Now here's where the life of Chuck becomes something more than just a clever structure. The film explores a simple but powerful idea. Every person is their own universe. When we first meet Chuck, the world is literally ending. But the deeper we go into his past, the more personal the story becomes. It's not about how many people knew him, it's about what he meant to the people who did. The middle act, where he dances, captures something rare in movies: joy in the middle of fear. Even though something feels off, he chooses to enjoy the moment. That's a theme that carries through the entire film. The first act, Chuck's childhood, is where the emotional weight really comes in. He's raised by grandparents who love him. His grandma teaches him how to dance. His grandfather warns him about a part of the house he should never enter. It feels like a coming-of-age story, with just a hint of something supernatural. And eventually, he looks. What he finds is not horror, it's clarity. From that moment on, Chuck stops living in fear and starts living in full. The movie doesn't force a message, but it's clear. We don't get to choose how long we live, but we do get to choose how deeply we live. So, should you watch The Life of Chuck? Yes, especially if you're looking for something more personal, more emotional than the usual summer lineup. It's not a loud movie. It doesn't try to shock you, but it does ask you to slow down and think. What makes a life meaningful? Is it your career? The people you loved? The moments you danced in the street? For me, the most powerful part was watching Chuck choose joy, even when he knew pain was coming. It reminded me that the best moments often come between the big ones, when we least expect them. Now, personally, I don't agree with the film's view that death is the absolute end, but I still think the movie makes an important point. Whatever time we have, we should live it with purpose, even if it's only for 39 years. Even if it's only known to a few, that life still matters. That's my review of The Life of Chuck. It's a quiet movie with a big idea. Every life holds meaning, even when it doesn't seem like it. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought, and if not, give it a shot. You might walk away thinking about your own story a little differently. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a review. Until next time, live fully, dance freely, and always Stay rated.